Hello everybody, this is ZephyrianNick. Welcome back to more SimCity. I think last episode, may have been our last episode in Midgar. I am considering, and by considering I mean this episode, this is what I think we're going to do, is we're going to start a tourism city. Somewhere over that way. I'm not really sure where exactly, wherever I can connect a rail network to. The reason being is I need a bit of a change of setting right now, partially because I don't really know what else we could even do in this city. There's not really a whole lot more we could do, other than complain about the fact that the pipes are backed up when it's processing them fine. Look at the water level and power level and tell that they are both completely fine. Tell that garbage disposal will likely always be a problem, but that's perfectly fine. This is meant to be a junkie city. There's not much more I can do. I mean, I've kind of used up all the space that I can, largely with the oil facilities and the oil refinery over here. That will hopefully make us money for a very long time. And we actually, what do we have an upgrade to? Oh, we have an upgrade to the mayor's mansion. Okay. What can we do? We never placed one. Okay, never mind. Well, regardless, we made the people in this city largely happy. I mean, they're happier than they are right now in Bee Nation. Partially because in Bee Nation, I recently had to fix a problem because we had, over there while I was trying to idle to get some money, we had an earthquake. Again, that right there is the high school. I had to rebuild Wayside over slightly because there was an earthquake underneath the high school that also took out some buildings in the area over there, but I replaced them and then closed down the police precinct because that was actually pretty useless. But regardless, we are going to... Right there. Is there a rail network connected there? There's a rail network, and I don't know what they mean by shipping off. Shipping. Oh, that means it's not connected to this main highway, doesn't it? Well, Pioneer Plains would work perfectly fine as well, because that's all right. Everything's right here for that. So yeah, I guess why don't we start a city in Pioneer Plains? Because nothing else seems to be... Oh, wait, that's connected to the highway. Maybe that's not what I mean. Maybe that doesn't mean what I think it means. I'm actually willing to guess that it doesn't mean what I think it means. Wrangler's Rest. Yeah, I really don't know what it means by shipping, but regardless, let's start one. Pioneer Plains. They have no coal, no ore. They have plenty of oil, and a decent amount of wind. Do I want to start one there? There's a lot of coal up there. Well, considering this is going to be a complete tourism city, I don't think any of these really matter beyond the water supply. The wind, that could be better because we're probably going to start off with wind power like we did over here. No, we started with oil power here. That's correct. I don't know what we're going to name this city, however. I've never made a tourism city in this game. I don't even know if I can properly build a tourism-based city. I've never done it before. It's very possible that this city will crash and burn. Partially because I'm going to try not to rely on funneling resources from Bee Nation or Midgar. I will use Bee Nation as a backup in case I need to. And of course, we still do have all the Department of Finances and whatnot that make everything fairly easy to do. And it seems with this conjunction, that entrance to the city should be pretty easy. I don't think there'd be a problem. Okay. Now, I'm going to build high or medium? Let's build a high-density avenue out to about here for now. That seems fine. Let me take a look at where the wind is the strongest. Or which way it's going. Not where it's strongest, it's the same everywhere here. It's all going that way. I can't even build a wind power plant. Actually, yes I can. I'm connected to the highway. There we go. God game. Get your shit together. And by that, I mean I need to pay attention and actually do some things at times and not really... completely miss out on what's happening. Now, what I have been playing a lot is I've been playing a lot of SimCity 4 as well. And I've been trying to do things efficiently there. I'm also going to, I think, bring some of that attempted, what am I trying to say? Attempted... I can't think of the word right now. Efficiency. There we go. Over to this new city. One of which will be, hopefully, with a... Okay, that certainly is not going to fit where I want it to fit. But I believe I can bring this down here. I'm just going to bring down a very low-density street for now. Way down this way. I don't want to use up all the money we have right off the bat. There we go. And this will really just be for the wind power plant. There we go. I wish I could put that right there sideways, but unfortunately you can't. Of course it won't snap to right there. But right there is still perfectly fine for me. Let's get us some residential zones going on over here. And I think right here seems like a decent spot for that. We can probably place parks and stuff right through here if we need to. And what else? We need the commercial zones. Commercial zones and stuff, they're going to be fairly critically important. I just realized I didn't plan this out that great. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, because I really am, unlike Midgar, I want to try and make this city in a very, very efficient manner. If that's possible. I hope it's possible. It should be possible. Considering I play this game horribly, of course it's possible. I'm just probably not going to be able to do it. Let's actually place these right here for a little bit, a few jobs to come into town. There we go. And these guys will help us get the money back. Oh, I actually completely forgot that they need the ability to drink. Let's just place that right there. I don't care if, well, actually, that's not in this isn't residential. This is commercial. Commercial's going through this way. Either way, it should be fine. What's wrong with the power? Power plant hiring. Oh, well, well, that's not really my fault. So, episode 1 of this city. We already have problems. Oh, great. Doesn't that just kind of fit everything we've ever done in this game? There we go. We now have $12,000, and we're gaining 90 per hour. Now, I want to make sure and keep everyone as employed as I possibly can. There are 26... How are there already medium wealth jobs? We don't even have any medium wealth anything yet. For goodness sake, game. Give me a break. Okay, sewage outflow pipe. Where are you going to go? I think we might just throw it up here by the high density for now. And then eventually we'll bring... Probably a lot of the tourism stuff will go down here. Oh, I'm going to need to build a road up to here at some point, too, to deal with the rail line. Because we need to take very close advantage of that if we can. What was I going to place? I was going to place a sewage outflow pipe. Can we even afford that? Per hour? Yeah, we definitely can. Right there is fine. Now, what demands do we have right now? We have mostly a industrial demand. That can just kind of cut through there. And that should be decent. That is a good start, however, what we need to do is we need to start getting the ability to draw in tourists. Now, what we need for that, we already have Department of Tourism in the region. Do we need that here? We need 21 commercial buildings to put down any gambling houses. We're probably going to stick to low and medium wealth gambling houses. Really, just because the high wealth gambling houses, as far as I'm aware, are kind of broken in this game and don't really work too terribly well. Landmarks are the main thing that will attract in tourism, as well as, well, the landmarks, and some of these attractions bring in a little bit as well. But not too terribly much. These are, I believe, from the cities of... No, they're not from Cities of Tomorrow. What expansion are they from? I can't remember what DLC they're from. It really doesn't matter, though. Stadiums, we can use these to make a ton of money. These things can make so much cash if you have the ability to use them properly. And by that, I mean you mostly need a bunch of tourists in order for them to actually function. And when they do function, you're going to be making some decent cash off that. You're going to be making bank. Now, Town Hall. Where shall you go? Well, you can't fit right there at all. It's a shame, because that's where I meant to put you. A lot of this stuff is going to be repositioned at some point anyway. I'll probably end up redesigning it. Although I say that, I'm likely not going to redesign any of it. That's just because I'll say a lot of that stuff and then usually not do it. Alright, so population. I didn't mean to click that. We have a lot of jobs available, so I think we should add in some more residential. Right through here. Right through there seems fine. I also want to go into specialization. That's region. I meant to go to here. And see. If there's something... I thought there was a specific tourism tab. I guess that just goes under culture and gambling. Okay, so that's education, mass transit. This is going to be very important too, because let me get to... Oh, I thought I clicked mass transit. I clicked education. If I go to train, when I get the money for this eventually, which I could take out a loan, and I'll probably end up doing that. This will go right down here. Probably as close to here as I can get it. That way, if I need to, I can add more of these. And it really won't affect all that much. As long as I can see how the road connects to it, which I can. It connects just fine. Anyway, I am going to... What is the demand we have? Unemployment crisis. Oh, it's because we just got a ton more people coming in. Makes sense. Bugger. Let me turn on this. That's another thing I like about SimCity 4 better than this, because now that I've been playing SimCity 4, I see all the plethora of faults in this. I still enjoy this game, don't get me wrong. It just, I see how... Whoa, 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 what am I doing there? I see why people say that SimCity 4 is a better game. It's because it really is. SimCity 5 took a lot of good things away from the series and added some really odd things, such as, you know, the whole no terraforming thing that the game's got going for it. There we go. And hopefully that'll help bring us in a little bit more money. I know I said I don't want to rely on Midgar and B Nation for financial support. Look at the visual differences between those two cities. It's astounding. Most of this is done in grays, and this is all, grays and brighter colors. This is all like white and greens and blues. I've always liked B Nation better. I will be honest. B Nation is a much better city than the shithole that is Midgar. Part of the reason I wanted to start a new city is because I'm a little, not necessarily bored of Midgar, but I'm a little frustrated with it. I will be honest. I know I get salty at this, and that's how I play games. That really is. A lot of that is me just kind of not necessarily being angry, just kind of joking around with it. Although sometimes with Midgar, it's just genuine frustration. But anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. The very first episode in what we will rename to something else at some point. I really have no idea. And by the time you guys see this video, I'll probably have named it already because I do batch record these. But anyway, I'm always open to changes in the name for this one, by the way. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time once I can actually get over here and get a decent shot going on of the city. There we go. There we go. I will see you guys next time.